It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Young, the pass to Collins. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now Brunson. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Young. Capella, screen on Brunson. Young from long range, drops in the three.
Well, Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor, solid shooting threat from outside, and gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 8.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Young drawing the double team. Pass to Murray. Young with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Collins. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
And they get it back. Collins with a screen on Barrett. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And that one's good for Brunson.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Young. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's gotten his second bucket.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
For 3, Barrett. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Hart passes to Randall. Kicks it out to Barrett. Puts up a 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. Here's Murray. He takes it in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Brunson against Young. Barrett passes to Brunson. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
They kick it out to Murray. And it's off from three-point range. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hart with it. Picked up by Collins. Back to Brunson. Outside for Randall. From the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Collins passes to Young. to the wing, right side. Hunter on the wing. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Screen by Capella. Outside Murray. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. The kick out to Young. Clock at 6. Collins with a screen on Brunson. Young from long range hits the three-pointer. Young's got 8.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Sims in at the 4. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Hunter passes to Collins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Collins has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Grimes. Driving in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
The previous play is under
A gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Rose. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. D. Rose in 2011, MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games, and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season. Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. To the right side. Rejected by Okongwu. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Off target with the three. The Knicks with the lead. Toppin, left side. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. They set a pick. Here's Grimes. Here's Sims. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Here's Forrest. Outside Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Here's Griffin. Tipped. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Toppin passes to Rose. Back to Toppin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Right side, Bogdanovich. They set the pick. To the inside. Bay. It's deflected.
And Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Now here's Rose. Tight defense on him. Pass to Toppin. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's a Kongwu. Bay outside. Stripped away. Here's Sims. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
26.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter, and it's Bogdanovich in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Robinson with a steal, and here we go, the Knicks in transition. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got his second basket.
Barrett's instincts on the move and on the fast break are something that this offense will benefit from.
Bogdanovich up top. Brunson defending. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Hunter on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Murray, no good. Knicks shooting 52% from the floor so far.
A former first-round pick, Josh Hart, really trying to get some of his mojo back in terms of shooting the ball from distance. He still scores it with consistency, though.
Randall inside, defended by Murray. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
And with Josh Hart, really able to stretch the floor for these guys.
Well, playing the 2 and the 3, maybe a little undersized, but took more three-pointers last year, trying to gain some confidence there. Man, if he's at 35, 36%, that's going to open a lot for him and this team.
Here's Murray.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
What a play. BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Hart passes to Robinson. Brunson against Bogdanovich. Nice move. And Brunson with the lay-in. Brunson's got 14 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
The kick to Hunter. Takes the 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Randall against Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside Brunson. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Hart passes to Randall. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Capella. Oh, Robinson with a block. Brunson against Murray. The 3, Barrett. The shot comes out, so Atlanta will take it the other way. And here's Murray. Give him 8. Some room here for Capella. And stolen by Brunson. He's all alone. And throws it down on the coast-to-coast drive.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Young, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, BA. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Young against Brunson. The kick to Hunter. This one for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson finds Randall. Hart from long range. Collins with the rebound. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The next step for Trae Young is just having that ability to focus on the defensive end and make some impact plays there.
Capella, screen on Hart. Pass to Hunter. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Another round of applause for your ATL dancers.
And both free throws good for Hunter. Here's Quickly. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Emmanuel Quickly. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. Takes a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Collins passes to Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
A new lineup here for New York.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple years now. And he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
And the 3-pointer goes. And the Knicks lead by 10. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
There's Young with the 3. Connects from downtown.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Beyond the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Pass to Barrett. The 3 is up. Up again. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? The kick out to Young. Capella, screen on Hart. There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Up top, Robinson. Guarded by Capella. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Young. Collins a screen. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Brunson. The Hawks need to get one up here. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
They've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Randall. The rebound by Murray. Atlanta's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Capella. Now here's Hunter. Outside Murray. Here's Capella. Robinson defending. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. .116 left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Brunson. Outside Barrett. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, Barrett is still working on his free throw consistency. Here's a chance to show how far he's come. Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
For Atlanta, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Young with it. Randall's in his pocket. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Brunson against Young. They kick it out to Murray. Now here's Hunter. The D's right on him. There's Young with the 3. Hart pulls it in. Nine seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Left side Barrett. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And here's Brunson from the arc. Capella with a rebound. Outside Young. No good. And so it's New York winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to...
I know in the modern game, we like to see pace and space, guys shooting a three-point shot. But if this is your team, you must play to your strength. If it's half court, we'll play half court offense.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Hero. Martin is out there with Adebayo. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Yurtseven in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here is Young after Tyler Hero's miss. Capella against Hero. Capella with the bucket.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Heat on offense. Right side Hero. Elbow shot, and that's good for 2.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Young pass to Collins. Great D that time from Adebayo.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
And here's Young after Tyler Hero hitting the 3. And finished off by Collins.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Here's Hero, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now, here is Young. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Shots good by Hero.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Collins a screen on Hero. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, it's Saban. And again, Miami with the triple.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's the fast break. Yurtseven with it and guarded by Capella. Hero kicks to Yurtseven. Again, the Heat good for 2.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Shots good by Hero.
Beautiful form on that jump shot. When Tyler Hero puts it up, it just looks like it's going in.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Outside Hero. Outside Butler. Uncovered. And another basket for Miami. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Young taking his time here. Collins setting the pick for Young. Oh, good on the 3. The Heat leading by 4. Hero on the wing, defended by Young. Adebayo passes to Butler. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
With the step back. Young outside. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Heat lead by 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Victor Oladipo, Cody Zeller out there with Max Strus. Then there's Lowry, and it's Vincent in at the 2-guard spot. Inside, it's stolen by Capella.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Young against Lowry. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young dishes to Capella, and that one drops. Capella's got 8 points.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as a roller for them.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
It's a big night for Clint Capella so far. He's playing competitive ball and finding his shot.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And some changes here for the Heat. The Heat trail by 3. To the wing right side. Here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Griffin. Second chance shot. Okongwu. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 13.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Hawks.
Outside Griffin. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
The kick outside to Butler. Back to Hero. That's to Yurtsevin. Griffin against Martin. Shot clock at 6. The kick outside to Butler. Second shot opportunity. Good saving. Passes it to Adebayo. They shoot again.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
It's his first trip to the line.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Murray's checked in for Atlanta. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
The Heat trail by 4. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. There's the pass to Griffin. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Griffin. Right wing. Here's Bay. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now the Heat with it. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Lowry's checked in. 32 seconds left here in the second. Murray outside. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. No good from the wing. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got 6 points. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Young. Collins and Capella man the post positions. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Lowry. No good off the back of the rim. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending. And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Butler against Murray. 5 to shoot. And it's Martin missing. Atlanta leading by 8. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the hustle from Clint Capella, leaking out well and running a great route in transition.
Outside for Martin. 3-pointer. And he's good on the 3 ball.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Young against Lowry. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Young against Hero. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is Hero. He's got 13. From outside, off the mark. Murray right side. Hunter on the wing. Back to Murray. The tray. Oh, and he almost had a... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
We talk about Hero's ability to score in spurts, but he's been on one all night.
And Young kicks to Murray. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat trail by 4.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Murray the pass to Hunter. Young against Hero. Young outside. Atlanta again missing. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Martin finds Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Butler in the corner for the tie. He shoots again. Martin wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range. Martin's got 6. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Young dishes to Murray. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Martin the pass to Yurtsevin. Lets the 3 fly. Young against Martin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Heat have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. Murray outside. The Heat have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
That was your
Free throw, good, Butler.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Young with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 12 in the game.
And allowing this to go no further. He starts a 15-0 run by Miami.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Young against Hero. Kicks it to Butler. Outside, Hero. Left side, Butler. No good on that one. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. The lead is 2 on the floor for Miami. Hero out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Yurtseven. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Murray kicks to Capella. The kick out to Young. Collins a screen on Hero. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Murray, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Butler against Hunter. And Adebayo throws it down.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
The shake. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Yurtseven kicks to Adebayo. Over in the corner, Hero. Launches a 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
That's his signature move, Tyler. Hero using the screen to create just enough separation.
And here's Young from the arc. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Yurtseven passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Murray. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Collins. Young for 3. Again, Young missing. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Butler. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And Young kicks to Murray. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Hero against Young. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero passes to Adebayo.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Now Lowry. Out to the right wing. Butler from outside. Four on the clock. Here's Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Collins kicks to Young. Collins a screen on Lowry. Young for three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Butler feeling out of it. Over to the wing. Wide open. It's good.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Young up top. Lowry covering. Here's Capella. Yes!
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And an intentional foul right there. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And really only one choice here, guys, and that's the foul. Not enough time left to allow the offense to kill the clock.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And someone who welcomes big spots. Jimmy Butler loves that he's at the line.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Now...
Doris, both sides do a great job of stringing together stops.
Well, whatever has happened on the offensive end of the floor, pace and space, etc., championships are still built on the defensive end of the floor. We are talking about two teams who not only have quality individual defenders, they are tied together on a string as a team.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Butler in at the two-guard position. And it's Miami's ball. Now Butler. Pass to Hero. Three-pointer. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Brunson. And they pick up two.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy. Now, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Outside Barrett from deep. Counted from distance.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
For all he did at the college level, Brunson still dropped to the second round of the NBA draft doors.
He did, B.A., but he showed he belonged right away. His numbers get a little bit better every season. At 6'1", he's a strong finisher close to the bucket. He can play the one guard. He can play the two guard. He can make open shots. He can get in the paint and score. Jalen Brunson is a big-time contributor to a high-quality basketball team.
Good work there as it goes. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Outside Butler. Back to Hero. Inside, Yurtseven. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Randall left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Martin up top. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Martin. The three. The Knicks pull it in. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Hart with a screen on Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That went on Martin.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Hero finds Martin. Outside Butler. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Clock is at 3. Randall draws the double. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Now here's Hero. Butler passes to Hero. Basket counts. Hero's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now a timeout called by New York.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Brunson, and the layup falls. Give him 8.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Oh, wow!
Well, a little show and tell from the butler, Jimmy, giving the fans their money's worth.
Pass to Barrett, puts up a 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Hero against Brunson. Pass to Hart. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Adebayo. Here's Hero. And that's not going to go. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Gabe Vincent. Cody Zeller is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Lowry in at point guard. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Miami trailing. 17-foot shot on the way. Screen by Zeller to the paint. Fade away. They get it back. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. And it's all knotted up.
It's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Toppin left side. They set the pick. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Cody Zeller.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
Kevin Love's checked in for Strus. Well, you ask any team executives, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Sims can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Love passes to Oladipo. Outside Love. Three-pointer, no good. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. New York trailing. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Rose. Toppin outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Rose. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Down low. Here's Grimes. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Knicks lead by 1. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Zeller. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Here's Rose. And the shot goes in. Rose has got 6 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Wow, the handle of Victor Oladipo is fantastic. Uses that to get right through the defense.
Rose against Lowry. Toppin outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Toppin. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Quickly is checked in for New York.
Emmanuel Quickly.
30 seconds left in the first half. Lowry outside. Fires in the triple. Lowry's got 5 now.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready from 3.
Right wing. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Randall outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Now a timeout called by New York.
All right, fans, give it up for the Knicks breaker dance crew. Spectacular move. Your Knicks breaker dance crew.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. Thanks very much, Allie. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
And here's New York now. 7-point differential. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Inside, and stolen by Brunson. Outside Barrett. Pass to Hart. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Adebayo's doubled. Here's 7 with the ball. Outside Butler. Here's 7, a screen on Hart. Butler with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Here's 7, passes to Butler. 5 to shoot. And rejected.
How about Randall with the send it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Back to Barrett. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Brunson. This for the tie! And he takes it up and lays it in. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
The shot by Butler, no good. For New York, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Barrett. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Randall.
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randall had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. Stolen by Hero. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's 7. Passes to Butler. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Here's 7. The second chance points on the tip in. Here's 7's got 7.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Here's Brunson. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. Talking about Randall, Doors, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
BA, there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Pass to Randall. Tipped. And here's Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Barrett passes to Randall. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Defensive foul charge.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randall is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
To the inside. Brunson against Hero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Rose with it. Pass to Toppin. Beyond the arc. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for Miami. Jimmy Butler out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. Count that one. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Here's Hero. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Rose with it. Hero picks him up. Rose against Hero. Here's Toppin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Tyler Hero.
Well, I'll tell you, he does not let the potential contact impede his progress. Toppin is aggressive.
A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Sims. Hart's checked in for Grimes. And Brunson is subbed in for Rose. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks,
It's Adebayo, high post. Working on Robinson. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Randle with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, great gamble by Julius Randle. Sets up the transition game.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. Butler, good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Hero against Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. From deep three-point range. He can't get it to go, and Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Adebayo, and finished off by Adebayo.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Brunson passes to Randle. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Hero. In transition, here they come. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist from Adebayo. Now just a 2-point New York lead. Brunson against Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And the Heat making a change here. Lowry's checked in.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Free throws good, Adebayo.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Outside Brunson. Outside Barrett. To the middle. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Lowry with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. Now Brunson. 54 seconds left in the game.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
The shot by Butler, no good. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Boy, an important trip to the free throw line for Mitchell Robinson. We know he can scuffle from the free throw line. Does he have a big shot in him?
Randall, a screen on Lowry. Brunson passes to Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 6.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Here's Adebayo. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line. He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5. And both free throws good for Adebayo. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. Boy, they didn't miss. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for
get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post positions. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Now, here is Young. Off target from outside. Now, Brunson. Pass to Hart. Brunson scanning the floor. He doesn't hit that one.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it's Murray.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Count it.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Hart finds Brunson. Back to Hart. Clock at 6. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Now, here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Hits it from three-point range.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Robinson left side. Pass to Barrett. Into the lane. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here is Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Young against Hart. Robinson left side. Pass to Brunson. And Hart has it in the corner. The shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Capella, high post. Robinson on him. Outside Collins. It's stolen by Randall. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Robinson. Now the pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. Pass to Brunson. Another shot. And he nails the jumper.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Young. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And here is Robinson. Pass to Hart. Randall outside. Count that one.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Young against Brunson. And the turnover again by Atlanta. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Passes to Barrett. Here's the three. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds is Julius Randle.
Young drives in. Kicks it out to Collins. He dishes it to Murray. paving the lane, and it's Murray with the jam.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Knicks lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
They've got Hartenstein. Rose is out there with Toppin. And it's Sims in at the 4 spot. They're the group. New York will start the second wave. Now, here is Young. It's tipped. Here's Rose. And the pass to Hartenstein. At the top of the key, Sims. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Rose. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. It's Collins with the drive. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them. Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
New York trailing. Rose kicks to Sims. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Collins. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Grimes. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Sims. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 3. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And here is Murray after R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. Randall with the ball. Runs in the pass to Robinson. Outside for Randall. Murray against Brunson. 6 to shoot. For Murray. Brunson, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Murray. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Barrett kicks to Brunson. Robinson against Bogdanovich. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Barrett trying to free himself up, so they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murray, the pass to Hunter. Back to Murray. Passes it to Hunter. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Hawks making a change here. Forrest is checked in. The Knicks shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Picked off in midair. The Hawks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Saddiq Bey has so many intriguing parts about his game. If he can remain a consistent three-point shooter, he's going to do some damage in this league.
Outside Bogdanovich. Got it off in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we thank you, David. And we'll be back.
19.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Murray. He kicks it to Capella. Pocket 4. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Capella's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Hawks. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Capella sets a screen for Young. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brunson, good.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Now, here is Young. Collins, a screen on Brunson. Young with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. And Young kicks to Capella. Now the pass to Hunter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And Hart has it in the corner. Barrett wide open. He fires. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In this offensive system, Grant, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Jalen Brunson. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. High post Young, working on Rose. And Collins gets double teamed. Stolen by Robinson. Rose in the post. Young's there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
That free throw missing.
Here's some facts. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. 1.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Here's Forrest. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sims is checked in, and it's Toppin in for Barrett. Toppin kicks to Sims. Toppin with it. Griffin's there. Here's Sims. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
New York calls timeout. So for the Knicks. New York's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Greg, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Good on the second free throw.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Here's Forrest. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Now, here's Hart. Randall right side. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Forrest. Feeds it to Okongwu. Nifty move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. An average number in that regard.
And he makes both free throws. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Rose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Three quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 1. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Atlanta shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Young inside. Brunson covering. Young against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Fair or not.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the amount.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. This is still a close game, and he told us guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys.
Thank you, David. And the first one drops.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now, here's Hart. There's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting it
The previous play is under review.
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good. Hart. And Hart drops them both. It seems like, Grant, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Now, here is Young. He takes it in. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, that's Trae Young working right up to the buzzer, but knows the clock and finds a way to bail the team out.
Out to Barrett. Drills it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here's Randall after R.J. Barrett hitting the three. Randall passes to Barrett. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 4-point New York lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Count the basket.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
And so Barrett nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 6. To the inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time at Virginia. Wow.
Takes it inside. Hart, that's good. Hart's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now, here is Young. Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Young against Hart. No good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Young kicks to Capella. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here is Young. 6 on the shot clock. Capella sets a screen for Young. He feeds it to Capella. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brunson against Capella. To Brunson. Going inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And so here's Atlanta. Following the score by New York. Capella with a screen on Hart. Murray. A shot that time, not on target. Excellent D that time from Robinson. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Collins against Brunson. Outside for Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot. Pass to Hart. A 3 ball. Second chance shot. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And here's Young from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson with a clean look. Misses. So it's New York picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but
all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And Grant, we've got 2 teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Atlanta with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. Oladipo against Young. Back to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And it's Butler off the drive. And the bucket is good.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Hunter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Omer, you're 7.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative. This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Here's Oladipo. Uses the glass on the layup.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
Here's Young. Takes it inside. That's good from Butler.
The confidence Jimmy Butler brings to his game is infectious. It's obvious his attitude has a positive effect on his entire squad's play and pushes everyone to deliver their best effort.
Here's Oladipo. Capella with a block. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. From downtown. The shot that time not on target. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Oladipo. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his second basket of the game. Collins with a screen on Oladipo. Young, the pass to Collins. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Inside. Martin outside. Pass to Adebayo. Oladipo with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. No good. For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter on the wing. The Hawks need to get one up here. And Collins with the slam.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Out to Oladipo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Adebayo finds Martin. Launches it. Collins with the rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
BA, he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
Here's Oladipo. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Here's Young after the basket by Miami. And the basket is good. Young's got 6.
It's hard trying to knock Young off his equilibrium. Great concentration on the finish.
Here's Oladipo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
50 seconds left in the first. Now here's Young. He has 6. And here's Hunter for 3. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Oladipo outside. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Outside Murray. Outside Young. Oh, sweet move. Oladipo with a block. For 3. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Hawks on top, up 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Young against Lowry. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Back to Zeller. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
It's good. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Kicks it to Hero. Lowry outside. Shot clock at 5. And Hero with the 3. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Young's got 9 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Murray passes to Capella. And there's a 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Substitution on the court.
Miami's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
To the inside, Okongwu. And that one is hammered home.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Miami trailing. Here's Lowry. And the layup is good.
Fearless play by Kyle, pushing past the contact to get his shot.
Outside for Bay. Pass to Okongwu. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Vincent. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out to Lowry. Back to Zeller. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Here's Forrest. He's guarded by Lowry. Picked up by Okongwu. Griffin in the post. He's guarded by Hero. And it's good. 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Vincent. Wide open. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Bay outside. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Love. Finished off the break.
And credit the big fella, Kevin Love, getting up and down.
Here's Forrest. He's guarded by Lowry. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Hero outside. Launches a 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Bay. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Sadiq Bey's athleticism on display. Defense couldn't do nothing about it.
Pass to Hero. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Bogdanovich. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hawks on top. They're up. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Hawks, 32.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Jimmy Butler out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. And it's Adebayo in at the power forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
Uneasy, too, on the layup. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough. Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
Hey, Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
Here's Oladipo. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Collins inside. You're 7 on him. Collins, no good. Martin, right side. Miami, no good that time either. The Hawks leading. Hunter with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Hunter passes to Young. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
Martin misses.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Kicks it out to Collins. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Out to Oladipo to stop the run. Blocked. Oh, got a piece of it. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Young, the pass to Murray. To the wing on the left. Martin against Collins. The shot no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well. You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Fires the 3. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Murray finds Collins. Back to Murray. Collins with a screen on your 7. The kick out to Young. Again, Atlanta.
What a fearless scorer Young is, and he does it in many different ways.
Here's Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Adebayo, a screen on Hunter. Butler passes to Martin. Now you're at 7. Back to Martin. 4 on the clock. Adebayo from long range. Atlanta with a rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Back to Hunter. Butler with a steal. To the middle. Here's your 7. Second shot opportunity. Back to Butler. Here's 7 against Hunter. Out to Oladipo. Tries yet again. Here's Adebayo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Points. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at center. Oladipo against Murray. Over Oladipo. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Miami trailing. And the foul on Omer Yurtseven. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Outside Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first round series against the Knicks was memorable.
And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Outside Murray. Here he goes. And it's Martin with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Oladipo. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Kicks it out to Collins. Capella, the pass to Collins. Outside Murray. Tries again. Here's Capella. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Hawks lead by 7.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Butler passes to Oladipo. Adebayo from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Adebayo's got 9 points now in the second half. Young against Butler. To the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Here's Young going inside. He can't get that one to fall. For Miami, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. Here's your 7. Adebayo sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. To tie it up. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Young. Back to Hunter. Now Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Adebayo in the post. Collins defending. Pass to Oladipo. And here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
Here's Collins. No good that time. Some solid defense from Martin. Adebayo with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. It's Adebayo with the drive. And finished off by Adebayo.
Explosive move by Bam Adebayo. For a big, he does a great job of generating points off drives.
Murray against Oladipo. Hunter passes to Murray. Back to Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. The three. That shot missing. And here's Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Butler. And he sinks it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Young finds Hunter out to the wing. Murray against Yurt 7. Here's Capella. Second chance effort. Good D by Adebayo. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Here's Yurt 7. Money.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Murray from outside. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. And now the New York Knicks starters. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Robinson in at center. Oladipo misses.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Now, here is Robinson. Over Oladipo. Robinson misses.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And he sinks the second. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Hart, that's good.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Oladipo with the ball. Robinson picks him up, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here is Miami. It's Oladipo on the wing. Down low, here's Martin. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Well, Victor Oladipo improving in just about every aspect of the game. Pretty pass.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And Barrett slams it in.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Pass to Robinson. Shoots it. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Oh, yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Now, here is Robinson. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Randall. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now. Oladipo, the pass to Martin. Back to Oladipo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Three-second violation.
The Knicks leading by 5. Randall outside. Oladipo against Brunson. Passes it to Barrett. Takes a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Martin kicks to Butler. And they get it. It's stolen by Randall. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Brunson against Oladipo. Barrett wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Heat trail by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Brunson. Makes it off the glass. Brunson's got 5.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Boy, you have to admire the physicality Oladipo brings. This guy's exceptional at drawing the defense into him on these shots.
So New York ends up going with the new group. New York leading by 8. And here's Rose. Kicks to Toppin. And there's the pass to Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Oladipo with the block.
Wow, the athleticism we talk about with Victor Oladipo. Send it back.
Pass to Adebayo. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough to keep him.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got Hartenstein. Derrick Rose is out there with Toppin. And it's Sims in at the power forward. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench, should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Here's Grimes. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein, and he makes that one. Hartenstein's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Vincent. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Sims inside. He's going up against Love. Count that one from Toppin.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Hero finds Lowry. And here is Zeller. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Sims the pass to Hartenstein. Left side Rose. New York moving it around. The shot by Sims, no good. The Heat trail by 7. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Brunson kicks to Hart. Back to Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Here he goes. And to get open is Robinson. Barrett, no good. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat, trailing by 4. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Randall grabs the board. New York leading by 4. Barrett with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Randall outside. Butler against Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. For 3, Barrett. That shot missing. The Heat go the other way with it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Randall down low, covered by Martin. And then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
52 seconds left in the first half. Randall is doubled, passes it to Hart, and Brunson has it in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Randall against Oladipo. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Hart with it. The pass to Barrett. Here's Brunson. From the wing. And so it's the New York Knicks. All right, Dave, thank you. And
your Miami Heat, 21. The Knicks, 30.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Yurtsevin. And it's Butler in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. For the 3. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 12. Here's Hart. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And Adebayo drops them both. Here's Brunson. 8 points for him. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Wide open shot is on the money.
And it's been so much fun watching Adebayo up his game, making himself into a star and a big part of this offense.
For three, Barrett. It's hauled in by the Heat. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So for the Knicks, Sims is checked in, and it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. The Knicks leading by 10. Rose surveying the D. Drops in the layup for two. Rose has got his first 2 points.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
And Butler gets it to go.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Barrett. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Goes up again, and they get it back. Here's Sims. Here's Robinson, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Butler with the ball. Sims there, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, how about that? Jimmy Butler says, all right, defense, you're slow to react. I'm going to rise and fire from above your head.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Rose passes to Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The shot's good from Sims.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, what a play by Obi Toppin, a guy who's going to improve every year. He's got tremendous work ethic.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Sims in the corner. New York moving the ball around. And it's Rose penetrating, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it's the size and speed of Rose that makes him so tough to defend. He gets that step, he had no option but to foul.
And Rose drops them both. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. 17-point game. Rose against Hero. They get the rebound. Down low, pass to Adebayo. Back to Martin. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
6 seconds left in the third. Inside, here's Toppin, and a missed layup. And so it's New York. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the small forward position.
Okay, Julius Randle, he excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
To the paint, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Barrett inside the three-point line. Hits the jumper in space. And the Knicks lead by 17.
Boy, you can see how much confidence R.J. Barrett has in himself. He'll get consistent with that jumper, but boy, well, he's putting in the work right now.
Over in the corner, Yurtsevin. The three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 17. Robinson goes in. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Well, you can tell that Jimmy Butler absolutely thrives in a strong team environment. There is a chemistry between he and his guys that comes out on the floor in how cohesively this group plays together.
Brunson against Butler. Here's Barrett. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And again, it's the Heat missing. For New York, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Hart, wide open, he fires on the 3 off target. Here's Butler, and it's good for 2. That's 10 points for Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Julius Randle.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Brunson with it, Butler covering, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. There's Hero with the 3. Offensive rebound, Heat. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. The Knicks leading by 10. Barrett the pass to Randall. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
Hero against Brunson. From deep. The shot will not fall. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. He kicks it to Barrett. Takes the three. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New York.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Hero against Brunson. Hero kicks to Butler. It's picked off. Pass to Barrett. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now the Knicks with it. 15 points in a row, a good run right now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Three-pointer. Barrett with another miss. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Again, the miss by the Heat. Hard against Martin. Passes it to Brunson. Stolen by Martin. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. So no problem for New York as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for